Hello, my name is Laura Botash and my counselor's name is Nicoleta Triv. She's 27 years old and she came to counseling with social anxiety. The techniques I'm going to use are self-monitoring, monitoring negative thoughts, cognitive restructuring, and the systematic desensitization. I will allow her to tell a little bit more about her issue.
Okay, so my issue is that I get stressed about meeting new people or meeting anyone. The thought of me having to talk to someone or meet someone stresses me a lot and gives me anxiety. And I would rather just stay in my house and not do any activity that implies other people.
Mm-hmm. And what are you the most fearful about meeting new people? What are you afraid of?
I think being judged.
Mm-hmm.
Being judged by them, by other people.
Being judged that you do something.
Being judged that I'm not good enough.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes.
Not good enough. Are there more feelings about it? Are there more thoughts about what other people think about you? What they could?
I think just for them to think I am not doing my best, not being perfect.
Not being perfect.
Yes.
And what are you the most afraid in meeting new people? Does these thoughts come about not being perfect? These fears are only when meeting with new people, or when you're alone? What are you thinking about when you are on your own or in your own home? Or
I think both. I also, when I'm home, sometimes I think, well, there are some dishes in the sink and I can do that, but I'm not doing that. I'm not good enough. I'm not doing my best. I'm not trying enough. I should be doing that, but instead I choose to just sit on the couch watching the TV or whatever, or something else.
Mm-hmm. So you feel the pressure to be good enough?
Yes.
All the time?
I think so. I never thought of that, but I think so.
Does anyone in your life, in your relationships, ask this of you?
No. I think I ask that from myself.
For yourself?
Yes, I think I'm the only one that does that.
And even if you feel this anxiety, are you doing actions that are keeping you outside of relationships? My question is like, do you have friends? Do you have close friends? How do you think are your relationships right now?
I have very few close friends, maybe 2. Close friends, not counting my mother or my husband, but other close friends. I keep my circle very, very small. I don't like interacting with people or being social. I know it's important. I would like to do it more, but it just stresses me too much and I don't like it. I just prefer not to.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And if it comes to meeting new people, usually do it, or you are keeping yourself away from meeting new people?
I usually do it. I think I do it, but with a lot of stress.
With a lot of stress?
Yes.
We are going to help you taking the stress off.
Okay.
With meeting new people. I used self-monitoring, and now we are monitoring the negative thoughts she thinks about herself. So these thoughts that you have about yourself in meeting new people or staying at home, what do you believe about yourself, who you are as a person, what you mostly think Maybe it's a little bit hard to tell me right now, but
No, mainly I see the bad stuff, the bad part of me. Not.
you know why?
No, I just choose to see. I see first the bad things.
First,
Yes.
what would be the thoughts you have about it?
That I can do more.
That you can do more?
Yes.
And do you believe you are a better person? You're not good enough. Sorry, not a better person. You didn't
Yeah.
say that. I'm sorry. That you're not good enough. This is what you believe about yourself?
Yes, I think I can do better.
You can do better.
Yes.
And what else are you seeing coming into your mind mostly about yourself when going with as you said before, as a mother?
That I am not doing my best for my daughter.
Mhm.
That I'm not. Yeah, maybe that I can do more for her than I already do.
That you could do more.
Mm-hmm.
And did it happen that did people ever said something about you or
Once, yes, I went to the doctor's office and I did not bring anything with me for my daughter. I went not from my house. I went from my mother-in-law's house just for a checkup, and I did not think maybe I will wait in line and I should have that and that and that. And some other mother asked me if you did not bring water to your daughter. You did not bring the snack or whatever. And well, I was maybe a little unprepared, but that did not feel good.
you felt again not good enough, like you need to raise those standards?
Yes.
Huh? Okay. And how did it make you feel?
That I should have think of that beforehand and take some stuff with me. I feel a bit ashamed, or that I could have thought about it and do my part better.
And yeah, okay. I'm feeling good. And my question is, so we have these negative thoughts that are coming when you are meeting new people, and mostly it's about not being good enough. You know, this is what you said. You feel judged that you don't raise the standard of perfection that you see. You know, this is what you told me, and yeah, mostly that you feel judged. But I'm gonna go into cognitive restructuring after we were monitoring the negative thoughts, and mostly she said about being judged and feeling not good enough. We are going to cognitive restructuring. My question is that what are the good things about you? What are your strengths, even as a mother, because you feel not good enough as a mother also, you said. What are the strengths that you have?
I think I love my daughter a lot, and I make her feel loved, and I feed her and keep her clean and teach her stuff, and I think I do what I try my best. Try my best.
So there are good things about you.
Yes.
And what would it be to focus on what are you doing good about yourself? We see that you tend to think negatively, and I want to help you in doing this exercise. Every time a bad thought comes, to exchange with a good thought. And the main question is, what do you believe God thinks about you?
Well, I know I am created in His image, and that I'm fearfully and wonderfully made, and I think He sees the best of me, the good parts.
There is, we see a little bit of a fight in there. You believe
Yes.
you're not good enough, and that people think you're not good enough. What happens here? If God thinks that you are good enough and that you're fearfully and wonderfully made, and you don't think about that.
Well, maybe I should start thinking that. I think I wouldn't be as stressed if I would start doing that.
Because this is the truth. So these are some thoughts that are a little bit maybe unrealistic. Let's say a little bit unrealistic maybe about yourself. But we can be free. We can be free. We can think about these verses that you said, and I would recommend you to go and take and ask God, what are the good things about you, about your identity, who you are as a mother right now, and change that. So if you would go into a new place and think about right now about what God thinks about you, that you're fearfully and wonderfully made, as you said, that you are good enough, how would it make you feel? Mm-hmm. If you would go into a place and this is the first thing that you think, you exchange them and you meditate on them.
I think I would feel better, less stressed, more relaxed,
mm-hmm.
and I think I would feel generally better.
We will continue to do that, monitor cognitive restructuring. I mean, this is the cognitive restructuring, and I'm going to go to systematic desensitization as a final, even as a little bit of homework to do. So your greatest anxiety is, we see that the main problem is the way you think. But I would recommend, and it will help you, that you would step into these circumstances. Maybe you're not comfortable in meeting new people. You have to, yes, sometimes we have to. But what it would look like to make a choice, to start going to places and facing those things that you are dealing with, meeting new people, making an action to, let's say, think about it right now. Like, imagine that you go into a new place with a person that you just met. There is a mother, and there are more mothers there. Let's say 1, 2 mothers, new, not older mothers, not new mothers. And you step into that, and then you feel what you feel right then, even the negative thoughts. But then you're facing all that anxiety that won't keep you away from meeting those new people. But you can face those things, and this will help you get over it, that anxiety. You won't be fearful because you will feel loved and accepted. And what would it be for you to make this choice?
Well, I'm sure I will feel more relaxed, but I think it will take a bit of time for me to be able to think all those things and put them in my mind and write them in my mind.
In the middle of meeting new people.
Yes.
But we would try that. I would give her systematic desensitization even as a homework to try to desensitize this anxiety and not keeping her away from relationships or meeting new people that can be enrichful in her life, and not keeping only her hands to only her 2 friends, but being more free and more open. So I would recommend her and to do these actions and call people to come in her home, or maybe do this step and go into meeting new mothers and fixing those fears, or even communicate with those women about things and be more relaxed.